Yo. Hey. This how we going. This is how we, yeah. Hey. Alright, y'all. Welcome. Welcome to the first episode of To Be Determined, because I don't have a name for this podcast. But this is the first episode, man. I'm excited. To see how everything's gonna go. Let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Hope you guys had a beautiful week. Today's date is January 25th, 2021. It is a Monday. For those of you who, just watching this first episode, my name is Flammy Marciano, aka the Flam God, aka Flam God Gaming. I'm a gamer, entertainer, comedian, musician, actor. What else am I? Stand-up comedian, battle rapper, content creator. I'm a lot of cool stuff, But make sure you follow all of my socials. It'll be down in the description. I am uploading this to YouTube as well. But yeah, man. Today's gonna be fun. Today's gonna be super fun. Let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit more. While we're here, let's just get straight to it, man. Today's topic we're gonna start with is and like I said, this is new to me. You know what I'm saying? So this whole layout or whatever, this is all new to me, man. But today I'm gonna try to break things up into certain, I guess you could say, categories. Because I like to talk about everything. I feel like I'm in tune with the streets personally. But we do have a new president, man. We do have a new president. I forgot who the president was for the last 4 years. I don't know that guy. I don't know that man. Even if he's ever walked past, I've never seen him. I feel bad for that man. Shout out Kiki. But Joe Biden is the new United States president, man. Y'all know the backlash was nasty. You know what I'm saying? That guy 45 was like, nah, recount the votes, bruh. Recount the votes. Hugely. Huge votes. But yeah, my guy didn't get his recount, man. That's tough. And I say my guy subjectively. I call everybody my guy, all right? But it's very, very interesting to see how the dynamic of the U.S. will change, because I try not to get too political with anything that I do, because to be honest, I don't like any of it. But just being realistic, hopefully the climate of the U.S. will change. When 45 became president, I feel like a lot of white supremacists and a lot of racists, and they got louder than what they usually are. They got braver. They had a little more courage because they felt like they were untouchable. And you guys saw, and I don't know what the numbers are. Maybe the numbers stayed the same as far as hate crimes and discrimination calls, phone calls to the 911 and stuff like that. But maybe it's the media and how they were maneuvering. Like I said, I try to keep an open mind about everything. But yeah, hopefully we'll see how the U.S. climate changes as far as love and peace over the next 4 years. We'll see about that. But you guys might be like, Flam, you're not even that excited for JB. But he was Barack's best friend. Yeah, you're right. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I honestly don't give a fluff who's the president. Unless it's The Rock. I would love to see The Rock as president. And I'm dead serious. If the Terminator could be the governor of one of the largest, most prominent states in the United States, I don't see why. What's his most prized role? I don't see why The Rock can be president of the United States. 45 hosted TV shows. He was a TV show host who just happened to have millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. He became president. Anything's possible. But yeah, man, I would love to see how the world changes. The world changes from here on out. I saw a tweet the other day that was pretty funny. So when JB became president, he got inaugurated. And shout out to Kamala, not only our first female vice president, but our first African American, our first basically black vice president. Of course, she's mixed with other nationalities and stuff like that, but that's dope to see. And like I said, this is also one very questionable. Kamala was a very, very suspect district attorney, but like I said, I don't want to get too much into it. Do your homework, but it's dope. It's dope, to see how far black people have come as far as slavery, bro. Like, we ran the country for 2 terms at one point. Now we got a black woman as vice president, so that's pretty lit. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I saw a tweet the other day. Some guy was like, so when JB became president, he tweeted out, you know how Twitter gives the president of the United States handle to whoever the president is? And JB was basically like saying, congrats, let's do this. And then somebody underneath the tweet was like, not my president. And he was like, dude, you're Indian. He was, no. I forgot what he said. He was like, dude, what are you talking about? He's everyone's president. It's like, nah, not mine. I'm from India. And I just thought that was funny. I just thought that was hilarious. But yeah, man, we do have a new president. Start off the new year. A very tough year. That 2020 was very, very disgusting. And I'm not gonna lie, 2021 hasn't been any better as far as, news. But speaking of news, before 45 got out, my man Free Kodak. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. 45 put in a pardon to free Kodak. Now, Tiger King's still locked up. But Kodak free, man. Kodak is free. He tweeted out earlier, he said, if 45 get me out, I'll donate $1 million to charity. That boy Kodak got that phone call. Boy, did he delete that tweet fast as hell. Kodak out of there, man. But I just thought that was pretty cool. But I don't know, when 45 lost that race, man, it got ugly. And what caught me off guard is that there was people storming government buildings. And, a lot of the stuff you guys saw was in Capitol Hill with the killings and stuff like that. It was happening in other states across the country, man. I know LA had a couple. Is it a riot? I don't know if it was a riot. I know LA had a riot. I know Virginia did. I know New York almost had one or something like that. It's just crazy how, and you guys probably saw this a lot, but it still baffles me that Black Lives Matter peace protests were greeted with the National Guard and gas canisters and pepper spray and rubber bullets and riot shields and Call of Duty loadout looking dudes. And here's this group who have been planning this for about a month. They've been planning this for about a month. And the fact that they were able to do that and power through, and I don't know, that's just crazy to me. And what's even wilder is that the police were letting them in. It's not like they were fighting them. Of course, there's some videos where super brave cops. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. There were cops letting people through. Like people who had bad intentions, people who were holding zip ties, people who were threatening senators and politicians and congressmen and women. The fact that they were able to do that and the cops were letting them through, taking selfies with them, it made me sick. Like, my whole thing is like, bro, Americans are looking at this and they're like, some of them probably disgusted, some of them were like rooting on, ooh, or whatever. By the way, they none of them were wearing a mask in a pandemic. That too. But as Americans, I'm pretty sure I'm part of the majority who was like, hold on. If we can't stop civilians from storming a government building in the nation's capital, what the hell is that stopping foreign countries who got beef with us pulling up and bombing some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, I don't know who we got beef with right now. I don't keep up with politics like that. Who are we at war still? I don't know. Even if we are at war, let's say Bin Laden and some of his homies rise up once again and they want to pull up to the Madison Square Garden. They could do it, apparently. Let's say they want to pull up to a city hall building in New York or I don't know, just like that's crazy to me. Like that's wild that that was able to happen. And I don't know if these guys were armed. I didn't see any guns besides from like the Secret Service. But I don't know. That's just it's scary to me. I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Red Dawn. That's the kind of vibes I got from it, because it's like, if these people can get through, what's holding back a military force from deboing their way into, I don't know, the White House, you know? And a lot of people who live in DC were telling me that it's hard to even get on the lawn, you know? It's tough to get on the lawn. And they've lived there for 20, 30 years. It's tough for them to get on the lawn to get a picture, let alone storm a government, like a really prestige. I don't think you guys realize, like the nation's capital, Fort Knox. I think it's Fort Knox and then like DC as the most secured places in the country. That's just crazy to me, you know? That is wild. I don't know what to take away from that. Like, that's just scary that that's possible. And some Red Dawn shit could go down, you know, in like a little town in Oklahoma and some shit. They could really hold a whole goddamn town hostage if they want to. But after that happened, I know they had some troops sleeping in there, like some National Guard, sleeping on tile at that, hardwood floors, you know. And that's just crazy to me that really happened, bro. And I felt so bad because these are like grown men and women sleeping on tile because the U.S. didn't help shit in the first place. They didn't do their job in the first place. Like that's just baffling to me, you know. One thing I will say though, some scary shit. Hold on, let me make sure I find the link. There was the FBI dropped a report that, hold on. FBI dropped a report, and it was very, very low key. This is very under wraps. Where is it at? Here we go. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it right here. So the FBI had intelligence. They had plans. An FBI report warned. Hold on, let's go ahead. Let's hop to this. Hold on, y'all. Like I said, this is my first time doing this. We're going to get to it, though. There we go. Let me make sure I get this right, though. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and close this. This says an FBI. What the heck? You know what? Let's put my camera up there too. Why not? Let it fly. This report right here says an FBI warned of violence at the Capitol. Why wasn't the government prepared? The Washington Post reported on Tuesday that federal authorities knew ahead of time that attendees of the January 6th MAGA rally were planning for war. What's wrong? Did you only think that black people were only capable of such madness and violence? Did you not think that white people were not capable of such madness and violence? Right? How the hell was this allowed to happen? Trump and the greater MAGA community for weeks promoted a massive January 6th rally in Washington, D.C. The president promised the gathering of thousands who felt the election could have been stolen from them would be wild. Their internet was lighting up with talk of occupying the Capitol. And yet, when Trump and his followers followed through on their promises, they were met by a woefully inadequate police presence, and the halls of Congress were quickly handed over to a mob. Now, if I can't find it, I'll hold on. That's not even the crazy part. It might be in my likes. We'll see. Oh yeah, and by the way, follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't already. Don't mind the profile picture. That was after the Browns game. Okay, yeah, I haven't liked it. Fluff, where is it? Yeah, anyways, it's not on here. But let me check my phone. It might be on here. But it's there was a politician who gave intel to one of these groups. Um, I need to start. I need to start working on citing my sources, bro. Like I said, I don't have the source right now, so I don't want to even get into it and even give you guys possibly any kind of incorrect information. But this is not verbatim. This is from my memory, and I read this. I think this was in the Washington Post or the New York Times or something like that. There was an official. I don't even know if it was a congressman or whatever. There was a government official who works in the Capitol building that gave them the layouts of tunnels and underground walkways inside the building and who to get and who's going to be locked in what room and where. Guys, this is literally in the post. Oh, I wish I could show you guys. I might show you next episode. We'll see. But that caught me off guard like a mug, bro. Like that was insane. The fact that was even possible. And somebody legit came up with that. Like that's bananas. But anyways, yeah, that's America, right? 2021 started off with a bang, literally, you know. But in lighter news, if you guys watched the inauguration, then you guys know that there was a meme that took over. I mean, this meme gave me Drake Dada vibes, you know. This meme gave me Jordan crying meme. It's up there. It's definitely up there. The goddamn Bernie meme. The Bernie meme took over the world, man. People were making crochet dolls. Some dude got it tattooed. They was putting them in Friends. They was putting them in the UFC octagon. They was putting this dude everywhere. Just type in Bernie meme. Bernie meme. You know what's dope about it? You know what's super dope about it? You know what's super lit about it? Hold on. This is the dopest part about it. This is the dopest part about it. My guy Bernie Sanders made shirts with the meme, right? But guess what? 100% of the proceeds with the meme on it went to, I forgot what food bank. But he donated 100% of the proceeds to charity. Y'all disrespected my man's Bernie, bro. Yeah, his thoughts were kind of extreme and you know, they sounded like a fairy tale, but hey, maybe America needs a fairy tale, you know. Shout out to Bernie. That was super dope of him. I really, really appreciate him for that. That was super lit. But yeah, that's gonna be in the world today section of the podcast, I guess. But that was dope, man. I thought that was really dope of Bernie to pull that off. That was super lit. Man, I wish Bernie. I just wanted to see Bernie at least make it to the primary, you know, instead of Hillary. But hey, you lose some, you win some. Bernie's still there. Bernie's still going hard. Bernie gonna go hard. Bernie gonna be like RBG. Bernie gonna go hard till he can't go hard no more. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. In other news in the sports world, we're just gonna get this out the way. I don't like to dwell on negative. I don't like to dwell on deaths too much. But our rest in peace to Hank Aaron, man. If you guys don't know who Hank Aaron is, to some people, he's still the home run leader in Major League Baseball. He's still the home run leader. If you're a Giants fan or a Barry Bonds fan, you say it's Barry. If you don't like, you know, like a lot of people say that there's an asterisk next to Barry because of his steroid use or whatever, corking the bat, or is that Sammy Sosa? Anyway, Hank Aaron was the one who beat out Babe Ruth. Hank Aaron was the one who transcended the game as an African American baseball player in a time where being black in a predominantly white league was hell. And just to think that he went through all that and he made all that and he just was able to be great, that's just it's beautiful. It really is. And he paved the way for a lot of big names in baseball. He paved the way for a lot of just like dope dudes. And you know what's funny? If you take away every single home run that this dude has ever hit, he would still be one of the best sluggers in the game. Think about that. I think he has 750. How many? Yeah, 752, 756, something like that. If you take away every single one of his home runs, bro, he is still like arguably the greatest hitter of all time. So shout out to Hank Aaron. May he rest in peace. I need me a Hank Aaron jersey. I ain't gonna hold you. And it's super dope that I think I saw him take pictures with 2 Chainz or Big Boy. It was one of them. He was like Atlanta to the bloodline, bro. Like he was really ATL ho. Hank Aaron was about that action, bro, and that's super dope. I've heard a lot of stories like when people finally got to talk to him, they said that he was such a presence. He was such a icon that big names froze up. I'm talking baseball megastars were in the elevator with him, and they couldn't bring themselves to say, "Hi, I'm blah blah blah," because that's Hank Aaron. Rest in peace to my guy, man. Like I said, 2020 already starting off rough with the deaths. And I don't even think he was that old. What was he, like 68? 78? Something like that. Shout out to Hank Aaron, man. Alright, let's get to our next story in sports. Super Bowl is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all don't let Tom Brady back in the chip. Y'all don't let Tom Brady back in the chip. Oh man. First year. Honestly, I feel like Tom Brady playing with house money. All season Tom Brady been playing with house money. He already got 6 rings. What he got to prove? You know what I'm saying? The fact that he made playoffs, he was playing with house money. Belichick over there struggling with Cam and them. Tampa Bay picked up Brady, and now they in the chip. Whether Brady wins or loses this, he's playing with house money. Y'all don't let Brady back in the bowl. Man threw 3 interceptions, and now he back in the bowl. Must be nice. And you know what's dope about it? He brought Antonio Brown along with him. He brought Gronk back. Mike Evans, Godwin finna get in there. LeGarrette Blount. No, not LeGarrette. I'm sorry. Leonard Fournette. Bro, Bruce Arians. If y'all would have seen Bruce Arians' face at the end of that game, Arians looked happy as hell. I thought he was finna start balling. But Aaron Rodgers once again just don't make it. What's the Packers fans? If y'all listening, what's up? What's up with Green Bay, man? The fact that Aaron Rodgers is 1-4 in NFC championships, man, it's like, how much of that do you put on Aaron Rodgers? You know, because the fact, like I said, Brady gave you the rock 3 times. In the NFC championship game, if you get 3 turnovers and you're only able to get 6 points out of those 3 turnovers, something's wrong. And it's not even like they were far away. They were in striking distance, bro, like touchdown wise. What's up with Green Bay? Is it a curse? Did Aaron Rodgers sell his family love for that ring? You know, it's unfortunate. And then on top of that, you down 8. Your defense has been ass all damn day. Kevin King especially. I hope Kevin King probably in Thailand right now making iPhones. I don't even think bruh made it back to the crib. I'm pretty sure an Uber driver, he probably hit up an Uber driver because he can't drive home. Uber driver's like, nah, I'm cool, bruh. Use Lyft. You call a taxi, because Cheeseheads fans, man, they top 3. They top 3 crazy fans, no cap. But your defense has been Swiss cheese all day, and you don't go for it there on 4th and 8. You kick a field goal because you think your defense gonna get you the rock back. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come on, dude. You got arguably one of the most talented quarterbacks to ever play the game, with one of the best, arguably the best receiver in the league. Arguably a top 5 tight end. And you don't go for that? You don't try to get them 8 yards right there? That's when the Super Bowl is on the line, bro. Like, this isn't for a playoff berth. This isn't for, number 1 seeding out through week 10. This is for the chip, bro. Like, how do you not sell out there? I don't know. That's rough. That's rough to me. But what does this do for Aaron Rodgers' legacy? I know some people are saying Aaron Rodgers, he doesn't know what his future holds, which usually means that he's gone or he's going to ask for a trade or whatever. I know some people are saying, some people are saying that retirement's on the line or retirement's on the table. It's just, I know some quarterbacks, some veterans, man. It's kind of hard not to call Tom Brady the GOAT. This man dominated the AFC East for damn near his whole career. Even the year he tore his ACL, Patriots still dominated. He has an off year in New England. leaves, goes to Tampa Bay, a team who was 7-9, takes them to the Super Bowl first year there, and it's like I don't know. It's something about Brady. Brady playing free. I was one of the ones that didn't think the Bucs would make the playoffs because I thought the Falcons were going to be on the rise. I thought the Saints were going to be a problem. I was wrong, but Brady back in the bowl. Now, as far as the AFC is concerned, I kind of already saw Mahomes going back to the Super Bowl. I already said I don't think there's a single defense in the AFC that can stop that offense. It's ridiculous. The fact I think the Bills got spotted 10 points at the beginning too, because McCole Hardman fumbled or muffed a punt early in the game. I think that put them up 10-0 once they got in the end zone. Y'all ain't tired of spotting Mahomes points in a postseason and like giving him the lead back? Like, that's crazy to me. You know, that is insane. That this man is still Mahomes is good. He's only been a starting quarterback for 2 years, has 8 playoff wins, and he's only thrown 2 interceptions. And 2 of those were against the Niners in the Super Bowl. So it's like, bro, I think when it's all said and done, Mahomes gonna be top 3, man. If he keeps his trajectory going. And the scary thing is that the Chiefs got everybody locked up as far as contracts. Tyron, Reed, Kelsey, Mahomes, Chris Jones, all of them locked up through contracts till like 20. I know Mahomes locked in for 10 years. I think everybody else locked in until about 2025. So this could very well be a dynasty. This is gonna be a good game. 2 high octane offenses. Brady sometimes though. Brady just be chucking shit up. I don't know how Brady be like, you know what I'm saying? Like what goes through his head when he like literally this man be leaning back hella far just chucking shit up to Mike Evans. Like this is Madden 16. Nah, bro, that ain't how it work, bro. But I think we Super Bowl for the ages. Who do I think is gonna win? I think the Chiefs are gonna repeat. But here's the thing about that: Chiefs lost both tackles, and that Tampa Bay front is dangerous. Vita Vea's back playing with Fred. Vita Vea was balling his ass off.
Can I not get to the kitchen?
Oh yeah, you can. You can just push it up. Vita Vea was balling his ass off. He kind of didn't even give Aaron Rodgers a pocket to step up in, which is the crazy part. It's just like that front with JPP, Shaq Barrett, Vita Vea, and those DBs are starting to gel. They're really starting to find some kind of chemistry, and it's just like I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a easy game, like some people are thinking. And they're finally starting to utilize the run game. I know Rojo didn't really do too much, but Fournette started to look like his LSU self. I don't know. I don't know how that game's gonna go. I just know the Chiefs are gonna win. I can't even give you a point. I think it might be a low scoring game because y'all know how Brady like to play in the Super Bowl. Once he get a lead, Brady gonna dink and dunk the hell out you. But as far as the Chiefs, they don't take their foot off the gas pedal. Can the Bucs go blow for blow with Kansas City? They can. Will they? Probably not. And once again, both teams are coming off. That's the scary thing. When you go to the Super Bowl, you get a bye week. Both teams get a bye week before the bowl comes. And Brady is so surgical after a bye week. And like Arians said, sometimes you gotta let Brady coach. And Arians was definitely letting him do that. So that's super dope. I'm trying to come up with a score, but I don't think the score, like, this is it's a 50-50. It could be a high scoring game, could be a low scoring game. I got Chiefs winning 33-29. I got Chiefs. 33-29 Chiefs. So what is that? That's a 62-point game. That's if it's high scoring. If it's low scoring, I got Chiefs 2017. Just because I don't know. I don't even know if Mahomes is back. I know his toe is messed up. He's coming off a concussion. It's like, it's rough. It's super rough. But it's very interesting to see how this might go. It's hard. I don't know how to come up with Yeah. Yeah, 2017 if it's low scoring. And I got 33-29 if it's high scoring. And Brady gonna have a ball last, but I don't know if Andy Reid gonna let him cook up. And shout out to Eric Bieniemy, man. Eric Bieniemy, I don't know what it is, why he's not locking up a head coaching job, but some people are saying the interviews aren't going too swell. Some people really, 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 really like his offensive schemes. I mean, only thing about that is like if he goes to, I don't know, Houston, who's gonna be his Travis Kelce? Who's gonna be his Tyreek? Who's gonna be his McCole Hardman? Who's gonna be his Sammy Watkins? You know, it's easier to be an offensive coordinator. Personally, I feel it's easier to be offensive coordinator when you have, you know, those weapons to work with. It's kind of like, once again, back to the playing with house money analogy. If Kelsey don't work out, you still got Tyreek to worry about. You still got McCole Hardman speed. Y'all saw McCole Hardman. Yeah, he muffed that punt. What happened after that, though? Bro had, what, 2 touchdowns? Well, he had a touchdown. He had, like, a big-ass return. That's, you know, that's kind of what it comes down to, man. And that's super dope to me. Yeah. That's how I think the Super Bowl is going to go. Definitely. Trying to think, are there any other Super Bowl storylines? Oh, the GOAT for the past 20 years versus the GOAT for the next 20. This will be one for the ages, man. Was it the GOAT Bowl? The GOAT Bowl. Speaking of, you know, Houston and Deshaun want out. Deshaun wants out. Rumor has it is that his preferred trade spots are the Jets and the Dolphins. JPA reported that Deshaun said, I never said I wanted to go to the Jets. That's what he reported. So, at this point, it's a bunch of he said, she said. If Deshaun wants to win and get a chip, like instantly, like instant contender, I would go to the Niners, bro. Think about it. Debo and Brandon Ayuk on rookie contracts. Kittle already locked up. The defense is coming back fresh. Yeah, they're losing Sherm, but Sherm, you know, Sherm is a good corner. Don't get me wrong, but, you know, in this day and age with Henry Ruggs and Jalen Waddle and Jerry Jeudy and CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson, those are receivers with some speed, and you can only press them for so long. You know, you need somebody with a little range. I know Jason Verrett coming back. Verrett had a really good year. That Niners defense is going to come back if they can stay healthy. They could be a problem. Deshaun Watson, instantly just plug him into that Niners offense with Shanahan. Niners just need a quarterback who's not fragile and just a little mobile. You know, Raheem Mostert definitely gonna be a problem there too. I know Trent Williams is gonna be a little healthier. Once the Niners shore up that offensive line via draft or whatever, they're gonna be alright. They're definitely gonna be alright. It's just crazy to me how Houston. I forgot who said it. Somebody said if Andre Johnson hopped on Twitter and tweeted about it, you know something's wrong. Andre Johnson is arguably the most humble just NFL player of all time. And the fact that he stood up and agreed with Deshaun and told him to stand his ground kind of speaks volumes. You know, I've been a huge Andre Johnson fan since I was young. Andre Johnson's the reason I played receiver for a couple years. And for him to come out and say what he said, like D-Hop co-signed it. You know, Arian Foster came out the woodworks, even though he kind of weird now. Arian Foster came out the woodwork. He co-signed it. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's insane how that Houston, and I think it's just that division. That division might be cursed, you know. Aside from the Titans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they don't know how to keep talent. The Colts, they had some GM issues as far as front office. Andrew Luck said, I'm retiring because y'all didn't draft no help for me. And y'all still didn't draft no help for me. Y'all got help for me the day after I considered retirement. And now Houston, man. Houston, J.J. Watt is a great player. J.J. Watt just been having health issues. But J.J. Watt even feels bad, man. He told Deshaun we wasted we wasted some prime years. We're wasting your prime years, man. And I feel like that's what pushed Deshaun over the edge. But I would love to see Deshaun go to the Niners. I don't know where else he would fit, man. He wants to maybe Miami. I could see Deshaun prospering in Miami. I don't know how Flores is as an offensive minded coach, because we saw that Miami offense sputter a lot this past season. People are saying Tua is not the answer. There was a couple of guys in the Miami locker room that said Tua is not the guy. There's just a lot going on in these locker rooms, man. There's a lot going on, son. So, yeah, that's that Deshaun debacle. It's going to be very interesting to see how that pans out. I could see him going to Miami. I could see him going to the Niners. Steelers fans, shut up. He's not going to Pittsburgh. You guys are horribly in cap debt. So I don't want to hear that. But that would be very, very interesting to see how all that goes. Sorry, I had to text tech guy. But yeah, that Deshaun situation is gonna be very interesting to see how that goes. Let's see. But there's another quarterback who's available, Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford is reportedly seeking a trade. Reports got him going to Indy. Some reports got him going to the Niners. And the reason I have a problem saying the SF Niners is because I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from San Jose. I'm from Silicon Valley. That's where the Niners play. They don't play nowhere near San Francisco now. So the fact that they kept the name is it's confusing. But yeah, man, that's Stafford is now available. Only thing about that, I feel like Stafford's kind of old. Or he's getting up there. He's not old. He's getting up there. I think he probably got like 1 or 2 more good years in him. Because Stafford been balling out his whole career. That man literally put his body on the line to save that franchise time and time again. And it's annoying that he doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. Similar to the Houston-Jacksonville situation. Detroit just can't lock good guys down for 5-10 years, you know? Megatron, Barry Sanders, Darius Slay, Sue, you know, like good guy. Oh, dang, Tampa Bay got Sue too. Fluff. Tampa Bay got a hell. That front gonna give him hell. But yeah, man, it's tough. Stafford is probably one of the toughest guys to ever play the game. And shout out to Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers announced retirement. Thank you for all the dope quips and sound bites you gave us. We really appreciate you, man. But yeah, Matt Stafford. If you watch some of the games this year, this man was in some shootouts. If his defense could just give up 20, 25 instead of the 35, 42 they've been giving up, the Lions probably would have had a way better record. And I think Stafford's just tired. He just needs a fresh start. You know, shout out to his wife. Stafford's been through a lot of shit. I would love to see him at least make it to the playoffs and get a chance. Whatever team he goes to next year. And once again, Steelers fans, shut up. You're not getting Matt Stafford. You don't have the money. But it's crazy. It's crazy how the NFL works, man. Guys who you think are just there for good, gone in the blink of an eye. Deshaun Watson is a perfect example. Just poor guy. But yeah, let's go to our next story. Oh, this is not even a story, bro. This is something I want to talk about. I'm just pissed off. Let's go to this. Let's go to. I got a problem with the NFL. I got a real big problem with the NFL. This was not a fine. This hit was not a fine. This hit right here was not a fine. The NFL came out and did not at least fine Daniel Sorensen for this. Look, even these guys said NFL is a joke for letting Daniels. Bro, did you guys see the hit in the Buccaneers game that they called helmet to helmet? But that hit wasn't called helmet. All right, cool, whatever. Anyways, some of that a lot of this is just me being a salty Browns fan, but a lot of it is also me caring for the player safety. The fact that this dude's arms are right here and he threw the crown of his helmet into another man's helmet. Clear as day. Clear as day. And didn't get fined for that. A lot of people say on the field, as far as the refs calling the flag, it was a bang bang play. Bang bang play. Alright, cool. Whatever. But that not being a fine hurts my heart. It really does. It really, really does. But yeah, man, that's just tough. That's super tough. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. I just want to put palms on it. Let's go ahead and switch. Let's switch to the NBA, man. What's up with the Cavs, bro? Why the Cavs looking nice? Why the Cavs beat the super team of the year back to back, bro? Why Colin Sexton and Jarrett Allen playing like Kobe and Shaq, bro? That just caught me off guard. It just caught me off guard. But they did have a little, how do you say? Little dysfunction with the KPJ situation. KPJ now goes to Houston, where Harden just left, and Harden just came to Brooklyn, where Kyrie left, but then came back. Now they all playing together, but then they losing back to back to the team that KPJ just came from because of Colin Sexton and Jarrett Allen, who came from the Nets. It's a crazy triangle, man. It's a crazy triangle, but the Cavs, I don't know if they're gonna be able to maintain this. If they are, hold on. If they are able to maintain that, coach of the year goes to whoever is coaching the Cavs. But speaking of the Nets as well, Harden, KD, and Kyrie chemistry. Now we know the Harden KD chemistry is there. We know that's there. We know Harden and we know KD because they played together over in OKC when they were young. They were wet behind the ears. They was fresh, right? They was young. They didn't know how the game worked. They didn't know how the business worked. They do now. Now they're playing together, and we saw the chemistry pop off, right? But once you throw that Kyrie in the mix, me, bro, I still think they're gonna be a top 2 seed in the East. But will they be able to cook and make it all the way? That's still to be determined. There's a lot more basketball to be played. It should be very, very interesting to see how this goes. You know. Sorry, I'm recording this in the morning. I'm like just now waking up, but it's very interesting to see how this goes, man. I'm excited for the future of the NBA to happen. It's gonna be super fun to watch. Another thing is like, what do you do as far as the bench? They don't have a bench anymore. You know, when KD and Harden need a break, you can't just leave Kyrie out there. I mean, you can, but then Kyrie gonna be tired. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie gonna come off the bench. Like, it's insane to me how that team even came together. And if they don't work, basically, if the Nets don't make it to the finals within the next 3 years, that was a failure. That was a failure. Let's not forget the Nets gave up damn near their first round picks for the next 37 years for James Harden and some. So that was crazy. And then they got some swaps. So I don't know. As a basketball fan, I don't watch. Like I said, I'm a basketball casual. I might watch a game here and there, but if you guys are like huge basketball fans, you guys let me know how you feel about that, how that's gonna go. And before we get to the next topic, I just want to let you guys know I am doing a PS5 giveaway. It is a $25 entry raffle. You can enter as many times as you like. One $25 entry gets you, boom, your name in there. You can win a PS5 bundle. It's a PS5 with the console, controller, all that. But then you're going to get another controller. You're going to get the HD PS5 camera. You're going to get a headset. All of that. $800 in value for $25, or depending on how many entries you put in. So this should be very interesting to see how this goes. I'm super excited for that raffle as well. And make sure you guys hit that Cash App. It should be right there. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that Cash App, man. Even if you guys want to donate to the cause, you know, it doesn't even have to be for the PS5. But if you guys do donate for the PS5, make sure you leave your Instagram or Twitter handle in the Cash App description and let me know that it's towards the PS5. But if you guys just want to donate to the cause, I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm doing this off my own muscle. If you guys want to see me upgrade my setup, get a better camera, get better monitors, get a whole, you know, just get some just dope, just to upgrade and give you guys better production quality, I really appreciate it. All right. Now, before we end this basketball news, I just want to say, y'all need to stop worrying about the Warriors. Warriors gonna be alright. Warriors gonna be alright. Now, are they gonna beat their record and go? Hold on my back. Are they gonna beat the NBA record and wins again? No, probably not. Most likely not. But people forget who Steph is. Yeah, he's not playing at MVP caliber right now because he ain't got his man Klay with him, so the dynamic changes a little bit. Draymond don't look like Draymond of old. Oubre's looking like the worst signing in NBA this year. Did you know that if you take away all of Oubre's 3-point attempts, the Warriors would be top 3 in 3-point field goal percentage? That's crazy. That is insane to me. That lets me know how bad bro stinks. But yeah, the Warriors gonna be all right. Stop worrying about the Warriors, man. They got Steph. They got the greatest shooter of all time. All right, let's move on. Now we are now at the tail end of the podcast. Like I said, I need you guys to help me come up with a name. If you guys comment some name ideas down below, we could definitely get some popping. Maybe if I pick yours, I'll send you a little cash app, a little thank you for it. But moving on to the entertainment/gaming part of this podcast, the King Kong Godzilla trailer dropped, and y'all probably saw my desktop. Y'all saw how I go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who I'm voting for. If you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, y'all know who I'm rooting for. I actually dropped a reaction to it on my YouTube channel as well. YouTube.com/FlameGodGaming. Yeah. Kong beat that nigga ass. Kong beat his ass. What LaMelo say? What LaMelo Ball say? Beat that nigga ass. When his dad was in the WE ring, that's what I was saying the whole time I was watching the trailer. Now, part of me is a little teeny tiny bit worried because if they show King Kong whooping his ass the whole movie, that means something crazy finna happen, right? But I think Kong, when it's all said and done, will be reign the new king because he is King Kong, right? Not just Kong. The director said that there will be a clear winner and loser at the end of this movie, So that's going to be super lit. But I'm pretty sure if you guys, spoiler alert, plug your ears for like the next 10 seconds if you don't want to get spoiled. But if you're like a big Godzilla Monsterverse fan, King Kong fan, you guys already know they're gonna end up fighting Mecha Godzilla or Mecha Ghidorah or at some point in this movie. So it's kind of like Batman v Superman. You thought it was just gonna be Batman versus Superman the whole movie. At the end, it ended up being Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman versus Abomination. So, or was it Doomsday? It was Doomsday. Excuse me, it was Doomsday. But yeah, that trailer was fire, bro. That trailer was lit. That's what movies need to start doing. If your movie drop in November, don't drop a trailer in the year before in December. That's just dumb. Cause then the special effects ain't all the way there. People gonna lose or forget about it with all the new trailers popping up. If your movie drop in November, drop a trailer in like mid-September. Make it fresh. Get people hype and excited for it. HBO Max is finna make dough off of this. They probably made dough off of Wonder Woman, but the movie stunk. Now, if they make dough off of King Kong or Godzilla versus Kong, and word of mouth gets around like, bro, you need to watch this. You need to watch it. People are going to start signing up. Hey, Jason told me it was good. I'm about to get an HBO Max account real quick, even if it's for a month. HBO Max is finna do numbers. And they got Mortal Kombat coming out later this year on HBO Max. It's a smart move, man. It was a power move because I think this almost went to either Netflix or Amazon. But I guess there was a power struggle. There was a bidding war over it, and HBO Max won it. And I think they're definitely going to make their money back. But that King Kong trailer was some heat, bro. I'm really excited to see how that movie goes. And what else was in that trailer? Oh, yeah, the axe. That's what I was telling y'all about. If y'all was in my streams and y'all was having the Godzilla versus King Kong debate, I told y'all why Kong was going to win, bro. Kong is a whole primate. He is smart. He's agile. There's multiple times in this movie, everybody was like, but Godzilla has atomic breath. There was like 2-3 times in this trailer where Godzilla used atomic breath and he didn't hit Kong not one time. Now those big ass slow monsters he's been fighting in the other movies, yeah, they might get hit because they slow. They're slow. Godzilla got to charge up. Once Kong see that tail go, Kong like, all right, cool. I'm finna hit that nigga with a Dante Hall, bro. Like that's what's finna go down. All right. But I told y'all, but ain't nobody want to listen to me. And then when I give y'all the facts, you're like, no, that ain't realistic. Nigga, do you think a big ass monkey and a lizard fighting on top of an airship carrier blowing up planes and shit is real? So why do you want to bring realism into it now when I proved you wrong? Anyways, now I'm getting hyped up. Y'all done got me started. In other gaming news, this is hilarious to me. Am I a Sony fanboy? Probably. Do I want to see Microsoft prosper though? Of course. Just because when your competition does well, you got to do well. You know, if your competition stinks and you're up here, you don't have to get better. You could stay here. You're happy where you're at. You're complacent. But as far as business is concerned, competition works well. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Sprite, Sierra Mist, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever. It might be Wendy's, whatever. Microsoft changed their online, a year of Xbox Live Gold was $60. They changed it to where 6 months is $60. So if you want to get a whole year, that's $120. All right, I don't have an Xbox, so it don't bother me. I know a lot of Xbox fanboys are pretty pissed off at it. Here's where the business aspect kicks in, and I don't like it. They backpedaled, right? They said, never mind. We're going to leave everything how it is. We're going to let you guys play multiplayer games online for free. Come on, bro. My thing is, if you got an idea and you have a vision and you think it's going to benefit the company, even if initially people hate it, you got to stick with it. You got to ride that out. These iPhones, y'all remember when they changed it? When they changed the iPhone charger? When they changed it to the little one? And now there's no audio jack? People hated that. They hated that. But now, people have adjusted to it. Because if you're putting out a good product, you don't have to worry about the backlash hurting you in the long run. Now you're backpedaling. Now other companies are looking at you and laughing like, ha, you look dumb. You look stupid. All right? It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel. Well, I do know how I feel. I don't have an Xbox, so I don't really care. But I would be embarrassed if I worked for Microsoft or if I was a Microsoft fan. And like I said, I'm rooting for Microsoft. I miss playing good Xbox games. I want a reason to get the new Xbox. I have yet to see one. That new Halo was ass. Did you guys see the graphics? And yeah, it was in super duper alpha. I don't care. I don't care for it. I really don't care for it much. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. But in the meantime, in between time, Xbox, you got to do better, man. You got to do better. What's next? Oh, and by the way, if you guys, I know a lot of people have been saying, Flam, play some Xbox games. I don't have an Xbox, and I don't plan on purchasing one with my own money anytime soon. But if you guys want to hit that Cash App and help me get one, I really appreciate it. But let's see what's next. Yeah, speaking of next gen consoles, this next gen drop was horrible. This is probably the most poorly executed product launch in the history of product launching. How you not make enough consoles? Like, come on, bro. It's a pandemic. People are stuck at home anyway. You know, your bots are taking over. It was just a poorly executed. I don't know. It was just poorly executed. And I'm not saying this because I'm salty because I didn't get one, because I ended up somehow finessing. And God blessed me with one, even though, I got one on accident. And my mom, turned out, she got me one to surprise me. I don't know how my mom got one. I don't know if she robbed somebody. She hit up a Brinks truck or whatever. But my mom ended up telling me she had one for me. So that was kind of like a blessing in disguise, which is why I'm doing the PS5 raffle giveaway. $25 entries. You guys can go and hit that up. Make sure to include your Twitter and Instagram in it when you do send that $25 to me. But that was just insane. Like, that was crazy to me how everything panned out. But this next gen drop was a fail. Hopefully in the future, or when they release PS5 Pros or Xbox One S Series X2s, I don't know what the hell Xbox is doing as far as naming these consoles. It's stupid. But Yeah, this next drop was a fail. Me personally, what I would have done that would have been better, just over deliver. And even if you over delivered, bro, make a bundle. Make a bundle if you got some shit left over. I just feel like they really, really underestimated the people as far as, stimulus checks coming in. They just, I don't know. I wasn't in that war room when they were coming up with the product drop. Nintendo's having the time of their life because the console they dropped years ago is still selling out. So Nintendo's having a blast. So that's dope. This is a lot of people may find this funny, but I don't find it funny because gaming is a real career. It's a real job. I know people used to get laughed at when they said, "Oh, I want to be a professional gamer. I want to make games or play games for a living." FaZe Zuma retires over a thumb injury. If I'm not mistaken, FaZe Zuma is like if you guys know who FaZe is, you know who Optic is, 100 Thieves, all that. FaZe Zuma is like one of the prominent Modern Warfare Call of Duty players, that team has had. And unfortunately, he's only 25. He has to retire. I don't know what the thumb injury let's check it out. But he has a really bad thumb injury that holds him back from being his best, and it sucks. Oh, excuse me, it's a wrist injury. I thought it was a thumb injury. So right here it says playing through stop it. Playing through the weakness and pain in my hand just isn't possible anymore. He retirement from the Call of Duty scene. He began in 2013, and he's just been booming, bro. It's a long-term injury. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to write. It says, "This is the hardest thing I've ever had to write. I'm stepping down and will no longer compete in competitive Call of Duty for the foreseeable future." Not sure if many of you remember, but a few years back while on FaZe, I struggled with weakness in my thumb/wrist and needed surgery. Going through that process of getting healthy again was one of the hardest things I ever had to do, both physically and mentally, which led to a lot of stress and anxiety. Unfortunately, the injury has returned, making it really hard for me to compete at the highest level against some of the best players in the world. Playing through the weakness and pain in my hand just isn't possible anymore. I don't enjoy competing when I can't be the Zuma everyone knows and loves and feel like it's not fair to myself or to my team to go through all that again, potentially causing more damage to my hand. That sucks, man. This is me as a gamer. Now I know some of you guys think esports isn't gaming. Esports isn't even a sport. Definitely is. This is a perfect example. There's no physicality in it. Bro, using these and you're doing this a lot, it messes with your hands, your phalanges. This is similar to the Andrew Luck situation, Zuma's one of the best. It sucks that he had to go out like that, but I'm glad he's choosing his health though. I'm glad he chose his health over a lot of other, alternatives, I guess you could say. And before we wrap up, last but not least, Drake pushes the goddamn album back. Drake to push the album back, man. Certified Lover Boy gets pushed back to Lord knows when. But this is smart. It's smart. It's smart on Drake's part. Because how you going to tour, because I don't know if you guys knew, but Drake is rehabbing over a torn ACL. Now, I probably shouldn't be laughing, but I just thought that shit was funny as hell. How Drake just, a regular civilian, tore his ACL. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Drake, it's Drake. It's just funny. But hopefully, I wish him a speedy recovery because, you can't go on tour if you still rehabbing a torn ACL. Drake's performances is a big part of his brand. His concerts, his tours are considered monumental. Their experiences. I've never been to a Drake concert. I would love to. I just ain't paying them prices for them tickets. And it's a pandemic, so we don't even know if he's gonna attempt a tour. So maybe he's doing this to kind of ride the pandemic wave out a little bit. Also get himself healthier in the process. It'll be super dope to see how Drake pulls this off. But I'm excited for the album, and there's rumors that this might be his final album. I think in Western Road Flows, he said he's the best rapper 35 and under. He plans on retirement. It's already funded. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see if Drake is really about that action. But yeah. I think that's all the news for today, man. That's all the news for today. This is super dope. Like I said, we don't have a name for this podcast yet, but when I do come up with one, like I said, you guys can drop some comments down in the section to help me out. yeah, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Treat this just like a normal video. Share the video. Tell your friends about it. Once again, hit that Cash App if you guys want to help me out as far as growth and just help me have a better setup. And there also is a PS5 raffle giveaway. PS5 raffle giveaway. Yes. $25 entries. Make sure you put your Instagram or Twitter in the Cash App description when you do send me the 25, just so I know to put your name on a wheel. We are doing the reveal on Super Bowl Sunday after the game. That should be super fun. I'm also giving away merch and other Cash App prizes, gift cards, things like that. But thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. If you guys are super interested in it, please let me know down in the comment section if you guys are digging this. Hope you guys enjoy this in the morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. It's your boy Flam Guy signing off. I love you guys. Hope you guys love me too. Deuces.